Hey everybody, Zed here at Imperium Games. Today is November 12th, 2019. I've decided to work from home because, as you can see in this video clip, we got a spectacular snowfall last night, close to 20 centimeters. For those of you who are not familiar with the Montreal region or Quebec or Canada in general or northern United States, 20 centimeters is probably about a foot of snowfall once the wind blows over and and the plows pass by. So it's beautiful outside now. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas right now. So I decided to stay home, and I've been talking about showing some of my older collection, which is what I'm going to do right now in this video. And I'm going to take the opportunity to do something special with regards to our lotteries and giveaways. I posted the first video a couple of days ago, and it dawned on me that there would be a way for us to take it up a notch. So let's check this out. All right, everybody. So, like I mentioned before, I started collecting back in 94, 95. So sort of at the tail end of the ABU era. So I didn't really get my hands on some of the most fantastic Power 9 cards that are out there, unfortunately. But I did manage to get my hands on some pretty cool cards. I don't know that this video, I want to keep it too long. So I'm not going to go through these cards in detail. It might be something that we look at in a future video. Just for the fun of it, I want to go through these cards briefly so you can see that this is a collector's edition Time Twister. This is an unlimited Gauntlet of Might, Force Field. You can tell unlimited, right? Because it always has the double border here. Stream of Life, same. The Stream of Life appears to be a beta. You see? False Orders, beta. Mishra's Factory, unlimited. Chain Lightning. I think I have all four of the Mishra factories in here. So this one was Winter. They're not in fantastic condition. I remember purchasing these on eBay a while back, and you can see that there's whiting around the sides. Volcanic Island, Diamond Valley, Illusionary Mask, Berserk, which is also a beta. You can see by the little dots down here at the bottom. Library of Alexandria. The interesting things about these cards is that I actually purchased them online on eBay. I think I got Library of Alexandria for $25, $30 about 10 years ago on eBay. Same thing would be for Berserk. Illusionary Mask, I bought it and this is a beta version. I bought this in a collection on eBay, and I think that the person accidentally put this card in there. Now, I've vetted all of these for to be sure that they're not fakes. So I've been through all of that process already. And so a lot of these cards I bought really cheap about 10 years ago before there was this massive boom. Tropical Islands, Taiga, all of my dual lands were actually bought in stores, and the condition is actually spectacular. So I either pulled these a long time ago, and you can see that the back is beautiful. I don't know if it's coming out well on camera, but the back is really, really, really perfect. This is no doubt a near mint or super light play, but I think it's near mint. I bought these for like $4 in gaming stores, 20, 25 years ago, whatever it is. Sinbad. I'm not saying that this deck is super powerful, mind you. This is the type of thing that I could build when I was younger, and I just added some cards to them as I could find them. I'd be curious to see what they go for now, what the cards go for. I know that here's the last Mishra Factory, the summer one. And just for the fun of it, let's grab out this other one here, because it seems to me my white deck was my favorite. Well, not my white deck, but my white sleeves. Singing Tree. This appears to be unlimited as well. Wanda Vith, Desert. I'm not sure that I've got some super another Maze of Vith. Preacher. Oh, Island of Whack Whack. Like this card. Tap to reduce target flying creature's power to 0. Moat I bought for $10 also, or $20. I forget what it was. And 2000, and it would have been 2000. I guess 2010, 2011. I bought it on eBay for like $20 or $30 as well. And now, and the condition again is just beautiful. It's got some tiny marks here at the top here. I don't know if that comes off well on camera, but generally speaking, it's in beautiful condition. I never wanted to buy anything that wasn't mint or near mint in any case. And like I've said in another video, I'm sort of obsessed about keeping the cards, another Singing Tree, keeping the cards in pristine conditions. The lands, I don't have any of the good lands. These are all part of the Urzas, I believe. So I had to add in these more recent lands because I don't have any from back then. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to go through this briefly because it sort of introduces the next topic. I won't go through the other This one here, I know it's got things like Acid Rain and some other kind of cool older cards. Basically, it's bringing me onto this topic, so I'll just take that out of camera, and it's bringing me over onto this topic. So these are what I would consider to be my spares. My spares from that era, and they should be relatively divided up by type. So the first, all of these white borders over here, I think these are all 4th edition. Yeah, these are not particularly valuable. A whole bunch of 4th edition. I had thousands of these cards, thousands upon thousands upon thousands, and I got rid of them probably about 15 years ago. Because there wasn't, I mean, I think people are starting to collect them now, but there wasn't much value back then. And even now, I'm not sure that there really is. But what I do have, and some of the more fun things, is like I've got, this is an alpha card, right? Look at the edge of the border. Actually, these are all alpha cards, you see? You can tell the alpha cards, if I take it and I compare it against, say, the corner over here, you know, the edge is much, the card is basically rounder on the corners. So I've got some alphas. And I believe I have some also, actually I do have some also in my other deck there. A couple of false orders, you know. Then I get into the dark, and I've got a whole bunch of, I've got doubles, Fellow Stone. I don't know if I have any other doubles inside of here. But what I wanted to say is that I'm going to be pulling some cards from here and adding them to our giveaway. I'll probably take about 50 or 100 cards. That I have either in duplicate or that I don't play with, and that I would like to be able to give away Leviathan, the original Leviathan from the Dark. I think I might have a Vesuvian Doppelganger. Actually, no, I think she's white bordered. But I'm going to pull some of these out, and I'm going to add them to our collection for giveaways. And I'm going to add, I will add an alpha card. I think I have a spare false order, so I will add a spare false orders. Oh God, look at all of these. All the Crimson Kobolds, the 2 versions. 0 pull out. This card is a red spell when cast, and kobolds are red, and it's a 0/1 card. I had a kobold, what do you say, kobold deck at one point. Anyway, I'm going to pull out a false orders from the beta, from alpha, I believe. It'll be alpha or beta, and I will also take a spring. Is it spring? Yeah, I think I have a spring. Actually, I could probably find it in here. Silhouette. I think I have a spare Mishra's Factory. Let me go through this quickly here. From, let me see. I don't know how these have been set. There we go. There you go. I have two Mishra Factory spring. I'm going to take one of these and also include it in to the, it's probably a 30 plus. So I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to include it into the next giveaways. And I will do another video on that. I tried to do one yesterday, but my microphone messed up. So we've got to make some changes. Here we go. Here's my unlimited. I don't have many of the ABU. I do have a Sarah. Fireball. You can see that it's darker, right? False Orders again. Dwarven Warriors. Even the writing is dark. You can see that up here. So I'm going to take some of these. I will add them to the collection for the giveaways, and you will see that in another video coming up. I will probably do it in both English and French, and I want to give a little bit more detail on how we're doing it and what the structure is. And expect to see that in the next video where I add in a couple of cards from here. I expect I'll be able to pull out about 100 of these cards, and in the top tier I'll put the Alpha False Orders and I'll be an Alpha or Beta, and a Mishra's Factory. You guys have a fantastic day, a fantastic week. Take care.